A dental implant can be placed in a single appointment, but the treatment surrounding it can cross countries and months. Every year, international patients board a flight to Istanbul carrying the same hope: arrive with a dental problem, return with a finished smile. Online, the promise can sound effortless. One journey, a few days, new teeth. Biology tells a more honest story. So how many trips to Turkey does dental implant treatment really require? For many international patients, the answer is 2. The first journey is usually for diagnosis, imaging, and surgery. The second comes after healing, when the final crown, bridge, or full arch restoration can be made and fitted. But 2 trips is not a package promise. It is a clinical pathway, and only the examination can confirm it. At Renova Clinic, planning can begin before a flight is booked. Photographs, available x-rays, medical history, medication, and treatment goals can help the clinical team prepare a preliminary direction. But remote planning has limits. A photograph cannot measure bone in 3 dimensions. An old panoramic image cannot fully reveal gum condition, implant stability, or the way the teeth meet. The first trip is where assumptions meet anatomy. The team confirms the medical history, examines the teeth and gums, reviews the bite, and uses 3-dimensional imaging when indicated. Digital scans, photographs, and clinical records turn a remote idea into an individual treatment plan. For one patient, the procedure may involve a single implant in a healed space. For another, it may include extractions, several implants, bone grafting, or a temporary full arch bridge. Surgery is only one part of this visit. Time may also be needed for laboratory stages, temporary teeth, bite adjustments, and a review before departure. A safe itinerary leaves room for clinical decisions. It does not force every case to fit the same flight home. This is where one phrase can create the greatest misunderstanding: same-day teeth. In selected cases, a fixed temporary restoration may be connected on or shortly after the day the implants are placed. The patient may leave with teeth that look complete, but appearance is not the same as biological completion. Beneath the temporary bridge, bone and soft tissue are still responding to surgery. The restoration may be designed for controlled function, not unrestricted biting. Immediate teeth can be an important stage. They do not automatically remove the need for the second flight. Between the 2 journeys lies the most important part of the story and the least visible. Healing is not empty time. The implant must develop a stable relationship with the surrounding bone. The gum must recover. Pressure from temporary teeth must be controlled. Hygiene must be maintained. This process is measured in months, not in marketing days. Its pace can be influenced by bone quality, grafting, smoking, diabetes, oral hygiene, implant position, and the individual response to treatment. During this period, patients protect temporary teeth, follow cleaning and diet instructions, attend arranged reviews, and report increasing pain, swelling, discharge, or movement. The calendar does not decide when an implant is ready. The clinical evidence does. An aircraft descends over Istanbul at sunset. Golden hour light hitting the fuselage and wings. Cinematic aerial view. The clinical team must confirm that the implants and surrounding tissues are suitable to proceed. Only then can the definitive restorative phase begin. New scans or impressions may be taken. The bite-jaw relationship, tooth shape, color, speech, and cleaning access must be considered. Complex full-arch restorations may require prototypes, trials, and several adjustments. At Renova Clinic, the final restoration should respond to the healed mouth, not to a photograph taken months earlier, and not to the date printed on an airline ticket. This is the moment precision becomes personal. A restoration made not only to be seen, but to function, feel, and be maintained. Sometimes the responsible plan requires a third journey. A substantial bone graft may need to heal before implants can be placed. A sinus procedure may need a separate stage. Active infection or gum disease may need treatment first. An implant may need more time before loading. A complex restoration may require another trial or adjustment. These possibilities are not evidence of poor planning. They are the reason planning must remain clinical. If healing is not ready, the safest decision may be to wait, even when flights and accommodation have already been booked. Before travel, every patient should understand the purpose of each trip, which teeth are temporary, the expected healing interval, what may create an additional visit, and who will provide care after returning home. Flights should serve the treatment plan, not control it. Flexible travel. Time for review before departure and a clear emergency pathway can matter as much as the headline price. Long-term care also continues after the final restoration. Dental implants are not maintenance-free. Professional reviews and careful daily hygiene remain part of the journey. 2 trips are common. One for diagnosis and surgery, one after healing for the final restoration. But the honest answer is never just a number. It is a sequence of decisions guided by anatomy, healing, and responsibility. At Renova Clinic in Istanbul, the journey is planned around the patient. because the best treatment is not the one that finishes fastest. It is the one that is ready.